Welcome back, Super Writers. Yesterday, we brainstormed the first event that was happening in our story, right? What was the first way that they were going to try to fix their problem? Now, what I did is I did a quick sketch of Fluffy trying to open the door, and then Cuddles is crying. Cuddles didn't know what else to do. So today we're going to final copy draw this, which means that your best first grade illustrator drawing and coloring. I am not using my crayons. You need to use your crayons. Okay, make sure you color it, because if somebody reads this book, they want to look at an illustrator that does amazing things, and that's you. So make sure you really take your time and draw your picture with nice, neat lines, and then color it in with nice, neat first grade coloring, right? No scribbles, no scribbles. There's no scribbling in first grade. That means you, no scribbles. All right. And then you're going to turn it into sentences. So I already did my final copy drawing. I didn't color it in just because I don't have my crayons, but you do, right? In your learning toolkits, you have everything you need. You have your notebook, you have your crayons, you have pencils. Everything you need is in your home learning kit. All right, so I did my final copy drawing. Look at it. He's trying to open it with his mouth, and poor Cuddles. Look, did you see how I drew? Crying, it's looking, oh no, I'm so sad. Okay, so I need this because I need to use it to write my sentence. So the last line on my problem page was, the store closed and Cuddles was locked inside. Oh no. So what did Fluffy do? Fluffy, let's think, what did Fluffy do? Fluffy ran to the door, right? Could you picture it? Could you picture Fluffy realizing it and running to the door? Yeah, so Fluffy ran to the door. Capital F, right? It's a name, it's a proper noun. Fluffy ran. Store closed and Cuddles was locked inside. Fluffy ran. Ran to the door. Those are power words. I know how to spell those. To the door. And I spelled door right here. D-or. Fluffy ran to the door. I'm done with that sentence. So what do I put? A period. Fluffy ran to the door. Oh, what did he do after he ran to the door? Yeah, tried to open it, right? So should I say Fluffy again? Or should I use the pronoun he? Fluffy ran to the door. Fluffy tried to open the door? Or should I say he tried to open the door? Which one should I use, Fluffy or he? I like he, definitely. So he, power word, E. I can hear everything. E, he, right? He tries to open the door. He tried, eyed, eyed. He tried to open, right? There's my verb. He tried to open the door. Wait, Fluffy ran to the door. He tried to open the door? Should I say the door twice? I didn't say Fluffy twice. Should I say the door? Fluffy ran to the door. He tried to open. What pronoun could we use? It's a thing. For boys, say he. For girls, say she. For things, say it. He tried to open it. Let's see if that makes sense. Fluffy ran to the door. He tried to open it. Yeah. He tried to open, I'm just going to move it over a little bit. He tried to open it. How? How did he try to open it? What did he use? Yeah, his mouth. He tried to open it with, I'm going to look for my power words. That's not it. I found it finally. With is a W. We went, who, will, where, why, want, was, with, right there. All right. You try to open it with his, is a power word. With his mouth. Ow, ow, ow. His mouth. He tried to open it with his mouth. So then what did we talk about Cuddles? What did Cuddles do? Cuddles, what was the action, the verb that Cuddles did? Cuddles watched and cried. Yeah, so Cuddles what did Cuddles do? Watched and cried, right? Or cried and watched? Watched and cried. Cuddles watched, hey, watch, CH, yep, that's the digraph. Watched, watched. Cuddles watched. What did Cuddles watch? Or who did Cuddles watch? Fluffy. Cuddles watched Fluffy. And then what did he do? Or she? Cuddles watched Fluffy and she cried. Ooh. Cuddles watched Fluffy and cried. Fluffy and cried. Fluffy ran to the door. He tried to open it with his mouth. Cuddles watched Fluffy and cried. Why? Why was Fluffy still crying? It did not work. It looks like a period, but it's not. It did not work. Oh, it's right here. Work. Now, what punctuation could I put at the end? I'm feeling a lot of emotion, right? It didn't work. What could I put at the end? Absolutely, the exclamation point. Right. So let's read this. Let's see how they first tried to solve it. Fluffy ran to the door. He tried to open it with his mouth. Cuddles watched Fluffy and cried. It did not work. I love it. All right, let's look for the verbs. What are the actions that Fluffy and Cuddles did? Fluffy ran to the door. What was the action? Yeah, ran, right? That's the verb. Fluffy ran. Nice job. Ran is the verb. Fluffy is the noun, right? Fluffy is the person, place, or thing. And what did they do? Ran. All right. He tried to open it with his mouth. What is the verb? What did he try to do? Yeah, open it. That was his action. That's what he did. All right, look at the next sentence. Cuddles watched Fluffy and cried. Cuddles, what did they do? What was the action? Watched. Yeah, that's something that you do. Cuddles watched. What else did Cuddles do, though? Cried, right? Yeah. So nice job with those verbs. It really tells us what they're doing, describing the words like that. All right. So tomorrow, we're going to be working on looking at nouns and verbs inside sentences, making sure you have them and the right punctuation. We're going to put all of that together. All right. I will see you tomorrow. I hope you super writers, right? Super illustrators and super authors have a really good time writing your final copy for your paper. Okay. So your job today is do your final copy for your story, right? You can use your checklist. Yeah, let's checklist. We haven't done that in a bit. Let's see if you remember what to do. All right, let me move this over. I got to find it. Okay. So use capital letters to start your sentence. Let's check. Here's the beginning of a sentence. Fluffy, did I capitalize that F? Yep. Ran to the door. Oh, and I put a period too. That's punctuation. All right, so after the period, here's a new sentence. He tried to open it with his mouth. Okay, did I capitalize the start of my sentence? No. Oh my goodness, it's a good thing we checked. It is always important to check your work. He tried to open it with his mouth. And then punctuation. Oh, look at, I capitalized that one. Cuddles, watched, Fluffy, and cried. Got my punctuation. Oh, and I capitalized that one. It did not work. Punctuation. Nice job. Finger spaces. Do I have spaces in between? Absolutely. Yeah, I did. I really made sure to put my finger in there. Is my handwriting neat and on the line? Absolutely. Did I spell the power words that I can read? I did. Yep. And I used my word wall too. And then did I reread it to make sure it makes sense? Yeah, I find it's easier to reread it as I'm writing. That way I can fix it right away without having to try to erase lots. Because sometimes I make mistakes and that's okay. That's why there's erasers. Okay, I already used it plenty. Right, so your job is to draw your picture, your final copy picture from yesterday. Then turn your notes into your words about what happened. Make sure your verbs are in there so we know what they did. And then I want you to get this checklist and make sure, I'll put it underneath this video, okay? To make sure you have it again. I want you to look through and check to make sure you have all of these things. All right, final copy, you got this. All right, amazing authors and illustrators. I hope you have a fantastic day and I will see you tomorrow.